Hey everybody, it's Anita with Better Love Movement, and I am here with this week's tip. So this week on the podcast, we talked about the modern day feminine woman. And that is the woman that I believe needs to come back. Like, that's the woman that we all need to be as women. That modern day feminine energy woman, stepping into our feminine power again. And ladies, we have so much power, so much power. And yet many of us are not utilizing that power. And I'm completely confused about that. Like, I am really stumped as to why we don't want to step into this amazing power that we all have. So I gave a very broad description of what this modern day feminine energy woman is like. And one of the things I talked about, which I know I'm going to get some flack for, but here goes, is that while a lot of us modern day women, we are doing a lot of things, a lot of amazing things that I think is fantastic. And we are truly stepping into our completeness, our comprehensiveness as women. We are not pigeonholed as just one thing or another thing. We're seeing women out here today being able to do a lot of different things and do them well. So I think that's fantastic. I think that, that's amazing. I'm proud as a woman. That is definitely who I am. I do a lot of things. I run 2 businesses. I have 3 children. I have a home to manage. I have a dog. I have a cat. I have, older parents. I got a lot. I got a lot going on. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to connecting with men, good, healthy, masculine men, they don't want to know that straight out of the gate. They don't want to know that straight out of the box. Like, nope. They want to feel my energy as a woman. They want to see if there's chemistry there between us. They want a connection. They want to see if there's a connection there. They want to see what I'm about. And it's not about my accomplishments. It's not about the things I have or what I've done. It's really about, how do I make them feel? That's what a healthy masculine man wants to know, how he feels when he's with you. That is what I want women to lead with. When you're out here and you're dating and you're meeting men, I want you to lead with being yourself, because you're fabulous, you're amazing, and being a girl, and talking about things that you're passionate about. Talk about things that you value. Definitely talk about values, and just be who you are and let that man feel out your energy. And then he gets to kind of see, okay, I like this energy. I like this. I like what I see. But more than that, I like the energy. I like the conversation. I like what we're talking about. And, if this is her, I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling connected in some way to this woman. And that has nothing to do with what we have, what we own, what we do. It's an energy that each one of us has. It's just like how I talked about on the podcast, the difference between being overtly sexual and being sensual. That's what I want us to get back to. I want us to get back to being sensual and seductive, have that allure. There's almost like this, this mystery. We're missing the mystery, ladies. And here's the thing, when you're on that date, you don't have to tell everything. You can tell just a little, just enough to pique curiosity. Men are naturally curious. So don't talk too much. Don't tell too much. Like, you want to be appropriately vulnerable on that first date. And it's that connecting to you. That's what's going to bring a man back over and over. And the thing he's going to ask himself when he leaves is how he felt when he was with you. That's the most important piece. That's above your education. That's above your job. That's above how much money you make, what you own, what you're out here in the world doing. You're killing it. We get it. But when you're looking for love, it's that man's heart you're seeking to connect with. And so, as I've told a lot of you before, a man has two motives when he meets a woman. One is to penetrate. It is what it is. Okay, I didn't make the rules. It's to penetrate you. But the second one is to protect your virtue. Like, there's actually a side to every man that wants to go deeper, that wants to connect, that wants to protect your virtue, that provider and protector in him. And so I want you to kind of hold this one at bay and entertain this one. Entertain the side of the man that wants to protect your virtue, that wants to go deeper with you, that wants to connect with you. Entertain that guy. Okay? And so what that looks like is this guy, the penetrator, comes around. Oh, I'm so flattered. I'm so flattered. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so flattered that you find me attractive, but I don't do casual sex. I don't do uncommitted sex. Okay? And then if he continues to come around, and maybe he's continuing to come around because he wants to see if he can wear you down. No. Oh my gosh, I think you are very attractive, and I'm very attracted to you, but I've made this commitment to myself that I don't have casual sex. I don't have sex outside of marriage or an exclusive committed relationship. No. But I think you're a doll. And you're going to activate this side of him that's like, oh my God, what am I doing? I mean, I've got to protect her virtue. I've got to, I've got to be the provider and the protector here. And this is going to come back around, but eventually you're going to activate this. And then time will go by and he's going to wake up and say, I really like her. Like, outside of the physical part, she's cool. Like, I like how I feel with her. I really like the vibe that I have with her. Wow, she's amazing. And okay, then we can talk exclusivity. We can talk commitment. We can talk monogamy. We can talk, where are we going and in what rate of speed are we going there? Then we can talk. Okay? But until then, penetration, protecting virtue. And so we're going to hold off on this and we're going to talk to this. Okay? We're going to work with the side of him that wants to protect your virtue. So don't lead with your accomplishments. Don't lead with what you have, your education, where you went to school, who you know, any of that. He's going to find out all those things. Like most men that meet me, they do eventually find out I have a podcast. I've written a book. I have an education. I own 2 businesses. They figure that out eventually. And I try to hold off on that for a while, right? I'm really just checking on that energy between us. I'm really just seeing, is this somebody I even want to open my whole world up to? Like, that's my whole world. I may not want to share that on the first date or the 5th date. I'm still trying to figure that out. And so I'm just talking about my love of animals. I'm talking about my love of music and my cooking. I really love to cook and what types of foods I like and like to cook. My love of travel. I'm talking about a lot of different things, and none of them have to do with all of that. And we are connecting heart to heart, mind to mind, and it doesn't have anything to do with all that other stuff. And at the same time, I'm looking fabulous. I'm smelling good. I'm having a nice outfit on that's, modest, but is just giving enough to make the man want to unwrap this gift, okay? And that's what you want. You want to pique his curiosity. You want to be mysterious. There's a sense of mystery about you. Ladies, each and every one of us, we have the ability to do this. I want you to make this this is your new you, that I don't need to give everything away. I don't need to lead with, all these accomplishments, because outside of that, that's what I do. That's not who I am. Who I am is amazing. Who I am is all the things that I love and am passionate about, my values and all of that. That's who you are. And might I say, again, being a little bit vulnerable, who I am is some of my, worries, some of my fears, things that keep me up at night. Okay? Yes. The feminine woman is passive, patient, and vulnerable. And it's that last word that a lot of women get hemmed up on. They don't know how to be appropriately vulnerable. But that's your superpower. That is going to make men magnetically attracted to you. So use it appropriately. Okay? That doesn't look like going on a first date and telling all about, your first dog that died and crying and then all about your exes or your divorce. No, not that. I'm saying giving just enough to show that you feel, that you have a heart. That's all. And again, keep it mysterious, right? We're not going to tell everything, but we're going to tell just enough that's genuine, that's authentic, to kind of draw the man in to our hearts and what we're really about. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. Stay tuned for more.